Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Hager number 434S-N DBA. This is a dark bronze anodized aluminum bump-up style threshold is what this is. Okay, this is one part of a comprehensive offering of weather stripping from Hager, which is just part and parcel of what they do. Let's take a look at it. So first of all, the 434S is representative of the profile of this threshold. This is a half saddle bump up style threshold that you're going to see pretty much exclusively in residential applications, but not all the time, but primarily residential applications. Side doors, attached garage doors, basement doors, where you literally have a door coming all the way down practically to the floor or to the sill, and you want to have a positive sort of bump or contact between the face of the door and the sill material. Generally, you're going to see this on, well, it depends on the application, but in-swing or out-swing sorts of doors. I'm partial to this sort of threshold, obviously on an in-swing, because you're going to have a positive seal out on the face of the door rather than if this were to be an exterior out-swinging door and this was on the inside, your point of defense is right here at the face of the door. Now, I would probably want to add to this a door suite that integrates a drip cap, which Hager, of course, can supply. The more weather stripping, generally, the better. But you're going to see this exact type of profile in countless residential applications. Now, the 434S is going to be available in some variations, and let's talk about it. First of all, you're going to be able to get the extrusion in either the MIL, which is mill finish, that's just mill finish, mill aluminum, DBA, which is this, dark bronze anodized, and GLD, which is gold anodized. This is obviously the DBA. You will be able to order this item with different inserts as well. N stands for neoprene. The inserted material here is a synthetic rubber, very good high performance material. You can also order it with silicone. Silicone is also very nice and high performance, a bit more flexible than neoprene. V for vinyl, and that should be the least considered option because it's not good with extreme temperatures nor exposure to ultraviolet sunlight, And then W, you can get this with a pile as well. Some people like a pile, sort of weather stripping. If it was me, it would depend on the application. I am a bit partial to neoprene because it seems to be a bit more capable of resisting just general weather. Not extreme temperatures as much. And if I'm looking for extreme temperature applications, I might be prone to stick with silicone. In my experience, it stays a bit more flexible and in those temperatures. Vinyl I would never use, except in the instance if I had 200 doors to do, because there is a significant price difference between vinyl and silicone / neoprene. Pile I would use. Pile I would potentially use if I had an irregular sort of installation where I could not achieve the face of the door and the face of the threshold to be completely parallel. If I knew there was a cant to that installation of a 16th or something like that, I might opt for that because the silicone, the vinyl, the neoprene will be less compressible than fine mohair or fine little pile material. So I might be tempted to go with, to go with something like that. Now, this is dimensionally, let's go over that next. I was going to say this is probably 3 1/8 inch wide. Let's go over the dimensional properties. So the extrusion is 3 1/8. Then when you get to the outside of the seal, you're going to be, without compressing it, about 3 3/8. Okay? Now, an overall height of the material is 5/8 of an inch, and this is all coming from the image below this video showing the dimensional properties. Okay. Have some like a fluted sort of ridged top, which is nice and important for anti-slip. You know, that will absolutely reduce the slipping possibility of the foot over the threshold. There is a link below this video to a document called Product Brochure, and that's handy because it allows you to review this item against the other sister product that Hager has to this, which is the 535, very common. Same width, just a 1-inch height. And you'll see that threshold in residential applications often as well. And then some other items that would be found naturally in the Hager catalog are also on that page. This is available in the website in all the common lengths and several uncommon lengths. Probably 2 foot to 8 foot would be typical for us to have. If you have need for a custom length, by all means let us know by ordering the next longest piece or pieces, and simply indicate in the comment field what length you'd like for us to cut the material back to. The reasoning is this. Very likely residential, where you're installing this. Very likely you don't have the tools to cut this down. No problem, we can accommodate. Very likely you don't have the desire to cut it down. Or very likely you want a factory edge. Or if you were to take this 36-inch piece and cut it down to 30-inch, you'd eliminate that countersink that's there. The next one's all the way over here. You're stuck cutting it, drilling a hole and countersinking it, which sometimes is a problem or a challenge. By the way, speaking of countersink, screws are included in a complementary finish on the head. It looked to be about a number 10 by 1.5 inches maybe, something in that range. But the point being, if you were to order a custom length, we would not only cut it to length, but give you that first countersink at the proper distance from the edge, and the proper center to center as well. The name Hager is synonymous with many things weather stripping related, but a comprehensive offering of other items such as trim and auxiliary hardware, door stops, push and pull plates, kick plates, sliding door track and hangers used in commercial and residential applications, lock sets, exit devices, door closers, aluminum continuous geared hinges under the Roton brand, a variety of ancillary hardware like signage and filler plates that you'll see used in steel doors and steel frames. But it's their namesake, Hager hinge, that they're most widely known for. Hager has been in business for 150 years, something conservatively like that. And hinges are what they do. Everything as it pertains to residential and commercial hinges. There's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up the full line Hager catalog and review all things hardware related. Hager provides everything for the opening except the door and frame. Everything. Electrified hardware, it goes on, and I'm sure they're working on doors and frames as well. If you have any questions on the Hager 434S-N DBA dark bronze anodized aluminum bumper threshold with a neoprene insert, or any other Dorbin product, edit that out please, Hager product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.